community adversely, so that things shall not go wrong in the future.
Igwe, please, do not be annoyed. Let me interrupt you a little. I have a very little but important observation. We already know where you're coming from and where you're going, but I have observed that there is a woman in our midst.
Odogu, who is the woman in our midst?
Oh, you do not know.
I don't.
You do not know that Dinta here is a woman. Odogu. Dinta, you are a woman. See, we all know that any man who does not have a male child is a woman. And so should not stay with us in our midst. And so let him leave before we can continue.
Odogu, you called me a woman. You called me a woman.
Dinta, you are a woman.
The traditional prime minister. You know, I like you for one thing.
Thank you.
You are a very good observer.
Thank you.
Igwe, my fellow elders, I quite agree with Odogu. Dinta here is a woman because it has no male child. Or do you have a male child?
Even you, Okonta.
Yes, even me, Okonta.
Majo Okonta, I quite disagree with you. Our tradition does not forbid Dinta from attending our meeting because he has no male child. Dinta, stay with us. You are a man.
Mazokolo, Igwe, I so love the way you just put it. You hit the nail at the head.
Igwe, please. Sorry for interrupting you again. Igwe, we are saying the same thing. Our tradition says any man who does not have a male child is like a woman, which means he is a woman. And since traditionally too, women cannot sit with elders in this council, he's a woman, so let him leave us.
Igwe. Dinta, go back to your seat. You are a man, not a woman. Is that right?
Igwe, Odogu is a man.
Yes.
Let him continue with the meeting.
Odogu is a man. Yes.
Odogu, let him go.
No, I've noticed that since yesterday till now, you have not been yourself. Huh? What is the matter? Or did anybody look for your trouble?
Can you imagine Odogu, the traditional prime minister, abusing me?
Why?
Odogu called me a woman.
Why would he call you a woman?
He said I am not supposed to be at the elders' meeting because I have no male child.
Hey! So this issue of a male child has gotten to this level. We are divine creature of God. Tradition or no tradition, we are born of destiny, not destitute. And if anything mistakenly comes up, we will stand and fight it despite any stupid tradition. Yes. Why would they be talking like that? Why would he speak like that to you? Is he mad? What is wrong with him?
Is it a crime I gave birth to female children? Eh? What offense did I commit? My God, at least would have blessed me with a male child. And all this insults will stop.
Some female children are better than some male children. It doesn't matter.
Welcome. Nan.
Yes?
Why are you always behaving strange to your daughter?
Did I hear you say my daughter?
Yes, she's your daughter.
If you know where you manufactured this thing from, go and return her back there because she is not my product. Did you hear me?
Huh?
Odogu, the traditional prime minister, cannot give birth to a female child. And see, this Odogu is strong enough to give birth to a boy and not useless female child. Did you hear me?
Who's making you angry today?
Your mother and this thing.
Wait, is it my daughter you're calling this thing? Huh? No, don't worry. Is it my papa is referring to this thing? Don't worry, don't mind him. He's referring to me as a thing.
For a day like this, since I cannot handle your father for molesting me, I think I can handle you. Come and fight me woman to woman. Come. Okay, you don't want to come, okay? Come and fight if you know you're a strong woman. Come. I'll deal with you. I'll deal with you. I don't want to kill somebody. That's why. See, if my leg touch the ground, I'll kill you.
Okwo fuchikele munagie Okwo fuchikele munagie Mwamura mobuchikunyelenye Wokena mwani ofife Okwo foro kainarwe
Sister, why do this community hate female children with passion?
My dear, maybe because they know that we female children are not known for making money. Money to build houses or to buy baby cars. Maybe.
I think it's because they can marry foreigners and disappear from here at any time.
By my findings, I think it's because of their stupid tradition, which can be changed if they want. But I can't imagine how Obiageli, the daughter of the traditional prime minister, was beaten today blue and black by her father simply because she complained to him that someone attacked her on the road. How do you mean? And he even said that she is no longer his daughter and threw her out of the house.
You mean it?
This is serious.
Seriously. My dear, I don't know.
Anyway, that was their business.
No, calm down. I've not come to fight you.
So what do you want?
I came to apologize to you. I'm sincerely sorry for what happened.
Yeah, come.
Thank you. I was thinking you were in support of your father.
Even my father is the bone of my neck, as it is.
Obi, but come to think of it, what are we going to do to get out of this mess?
I don't know. I just wish all the girls in the village could just work hand in hand with us so that we can fight for all these things happening now.
How do you mean?
I mean, if the whole girls in this village, if they can work hand in hand with us to fight for our rights in this village, it will be good. You know, so that all the stupid traditions can be abolished.
You're walking like this, I hope you're not drunk today.
Am I drunk? If I'm drunk, you will see the way I'll be falling and getting up. By the way, do I look like a drunk? Or do I speak like a drunk? Are you calling me a drunk? I am very happy to see you angels here. So I want to tell you here and now, I, the only professor from the University of Toronto, I want to tell you both, now this man standing here, I am solidly, I am rockly, in fact I am solidly behind every action that you people will take or any decision that will warrant you people to get back your lost glories. Are you with me? anything that will make you people to get back your dignity, this man here, I am standing to support you people.
Thank you.
So go on, do anything you want to do, humanly or spiritually possible to get back your right.
Me? I was thinking this man is a drunk.
He behaves like somebody that is very spiritual.
You should not go.
Linda, Tete, Teresa, how are you doing? Oh, madam.
PPP. Prof.
Salute.
You must stop drinking. Huh? Wow. Will I say that
all of you are too myopic? Not to understand or to see the reasons, the possibilities, the inspirations, or even the powers in alcohol. No, I did not take it. I am not drunk.
The only professor in this community.
Thank you. Mr. Dinta, let me start by correcting the incorrect way of pronouncing my nomenclature. You with me? As a titled high degree man, this man here is the only professional professor promoted, or the only professional promoted professor.
Hey!
Oh yes, from the University of Toronto. Yes, where I got all these degrees. As a matter of fact, I've contacted the the International Human Rights Organization over the grievous pending case in this vicinity. Are you with me? And yes, they gave me their word that sooner than later they will come to transcorrect. Are you with me? Or in other words, articulate the already tampered and violated human right of this very vicinity.
Another hand.
Hey, will you stop that? The man is talking sense and you people are joking about it.
Oh, are they really mocking me?
Never mind, just go on.
Because if they are mocking me, I would have taken a permission from you to impound or to transfuse some manners into their medulla oblongata. Because you're a good man, you have already waged my anger. At this point in time, I have to take my leave, quadratal air demonstrandum, which means I have to take my leave.
This man will not stop at
Your Highness, we came to talk to you about something.
Something that has been disturbing us for a very long time now. It's about our tradition. Tradition is made by people and not people subjected to tradition. We are now in a modern age. The only thing constant on this earth is change. We humbly request that you abolish some of this tradition that is not suitable to this modern age. Please, Your Highness.
Which of the traditions, if I may ask?
Igwe, I greet you. The tradition of not allowing any daughter of this land to go to Ogutu River. The tradition of not allowing every daughter of this land not to participate in everything that is going on in our land, such as politics, building houses on their father's lands. Those traditions that make all the women, all the families that has female children to feel childless. Please, Igwe, you have to do something about it, sir.
Please.
Please.
It's all right. We've heard you, and we shall have to look into it in due time.
Thank you, Igwe. Thank you.
Igwe, where are you going to look into it? In this palace? Or in this community? Igwe, our tradition that has been here years before even their mothers were married. They want us to abolish them or amend them? No, Igwe, no. No, there's nothing to be discussed about what I have just said. And you little lawless girls, will you swear away here before I open these eyes? Fly out! Will you? Will you already? You will tell me who put this idea into your head when I come back here. Abomination! Abomination! There is a again. What are you people doing here? Huh? What are you people doing here? I'm talking and you are looking at me as if you are not hearing what I'm saying. Haven't you heard that our tradition forbid women from swimming in the Great Odudu River? Huh? Haven't you been heard about the dangers this river is? Huh? Why are people swimming there? Please don't consume them. Children, they don't know what they are doing. I am talking and you people are still swimming. As if you people are not. I'm Highness, may you reign forever. Thank you. My fellow elders, I greet you as well. Good, thank you. You see, I was passing through the Ogudu River. I saw two of our female children, Obiageri and Teresa, swimming in the Great Ogudu River. Abomination. As an elderly man, because we all know how dangerous that river is. I decided to pick cane somewhere around me to chase them out of the river in order to save their lives.
You did well.
But what these children did was that they smartly rushed on me. They grabbed me with the cane and pushed me inside the river. What? Just take a look at me. Hey. What did you do to me? Look at my face. The evidence is very much there. Hey. Igwe, please, don't be annoyed. Did you say Obiageli? Yes, I saw her. She was even the one that corrected me.
You see, what you did was what an elderly one should do. But what I fear is that river did not strike them immediately. Now, it's all right. Okubo, you will go and bring those two girls here. Bring them here to show them that no one is his or her cake and still have it. Okay, now bring them. Go.
Greetings, Suma. Where is your daughter and her friend, Teresa and Obiageli? I have a message from Bilo.
And what is the message all about?
The Igwe ordered you both to report to the palace immediately for swimming the Great Ogudu River.
Well, listen, the tradition says that any female that swims Ogudu River shall be killed by the gods. And as you can see, we are not dead. We swam the river and we're still alive. Go and tell Izzy that we're not coming. Eh? Does he want to kill us with his own hands? He should allow the gods to fight for themselves.
I can't deliver that message. You must come with me now. Else
what?
Something will happen here.
What will happen? What will happen?
Okubo, why are you panting like someone being chased by a lion? Speak out!
Ibe, those men beat me up with that mace when I tried to grab them. The worst is that they fight with their legs instead of hand.
Which men are you talking about? Let me understand. We sent you here to go and bring 2 girls who violated the law of the land. And you are talking about men here.
Ibe,
how?
Ibe, those people are not girls. They are men, I must confess.
Why will you shut up your mouth? Ibe, this boy is stupid. So my little girl, my wife's little girl that I squeezed with my hand, that's the one he's calling men.
Men.
Ibe, don't worry. Let me go there. I will bring the 2 of them here. I will go. Yes. Bring them. Let me go and bring them.
Nonsense. 2 little girls. You cannot bring them here.
Later, where is that your abominable daughter? Where is she? Look, Odogu. You can only insult me at the palace, but not in my own house. Where is that girl?
Papa, leave him for us.
Oh.
Papa Biageli, what is the problem?
Oh, so 2 of you went to swim in that river, eh? Now Igwe wants to see the 2 of you right now in the palace. Follow me.
Papu Gochu, what are you looking for? Well, why did you come to this place? See, we just learned how to fight taekwondo. We'll start with you now. My body is doing us fight.
I feel like fighting.
My body is doing us fight.
Let's go, my friend.
Oh, where?
Right. Start. Papa, go! Oh, you took my car.
Yes.
Don't worry, I know what I'll tell Ibe and the elders when I get to the palace.
Don't worry. You see your life?
But I think it's that one I used to be afraid of you in the house. I mean, somebody else.
You see your life?
House now.
But now we see your life.
We do taekwondo.
If not for the fact that he's your father, I would have given him one like this.
But girls, listen.
He's my father.
Listen to me. It is wrong for you to beat your father.
My father used to fuck up sometimes. He used to fuck up too much.
But she's sorry.
I'm sorry.
She's sorry.
Yes.
She's sorry.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Don't feel sorry for me. It's good sometimes to teach someone that doesn't get a lesson. Yes. Don't feel sorry for me.
Here.
Stay busy.
They have finished me. They have finished me. Those girls are not human beings. They are spirits. Even they have spiritual power. Even those girls, they kick with their legs. They kick. They punch. Even no wonder they escaped the good river.
Is it your cap?
Even they took my cap away. They took my cap.
You don't know who is beaten by these 2 girls. Enough is enough. Yes! Guards! You go now. Take more guards. Bring those girls here. If they want to war, give them war. If they want peace, give them peace. Because they are our children. But they have done enough. I think it's enough. Enough must be enough.
If you may permit me, you know I've been there before and they beat me up. I'm still in pain. Let my colleague here go and...
I agree with you.
Okay.
I agree with you. Don't go there because you make them be afraid too. Go. Take 4 girls. Even more. If they want peace, give them peace. If they want war, give them war. And bring them here. Yeah. They must be here. Go. Quickly. Where are they?
We have searched everywhere in this community, but we will not find them.
You cannot tell me that. No! I said no! Why must they escape from you? Why? Just tell me why. Please, go and close all entrance into the community and those outside the community. No one goes out until you find these girls. When you find them, bring them here. Understand?
Yes, sir.
I don't want to hear anything again about these girls. Then they are here. They should be here.
Go. Anywhere you see them, shoot.
Shoot them.
Oh my God! I love that.
On a mission with my England friends.
Oh yeah.
Yo. Yes, sir. Let's be going. What about Bill Clinton?
Yo.
Let's be going.
Sorry, your idea.
Who knows if the guards have captured them?
What? This can't be true now. It cannot be true. It cannot be true.
What a word of this. Look, Victor. What evaporated word. Why are you people, look at the way people seated here, looking so mean, looking so depressed, even looking at you, you are so flabbergasted over the peaceful, divinely peaceful, supported escape of your daughter onto the world of roses. Cheer up! Cheer up! Laugh! God is aware! Laugh! Anyway, as a matter of fact, I was passing and I found it very vital to come and say hi. Now I met you people here crying. Please laugh. That's it. Oh yes. Rita, cheer up, cheer up, cheer up. Clean up and cheer.
Okwada nene zinuna Mbajabara jabali chanta Okwane nene zinuna Wane mwe Moine na jabali chifa
Apply in person. House 10.
We forgot kizurore Onyabuna timba wane mwo Onyabuna tizinumba o Wakena wanyi bofifo Onyabuna tizinumba o Asimada gebi Yabara gebi Onyena gebi Onyene gebi Wawunkonye Kaimarezu Unaga karanye mengo Okwa fuchikele munagie Okwa fuchikele munagie
Who is there?
Okwa fuchikele
Alright, I couldn't knock off my gate. Who are they find? Who are me? Who I want?
Bros, good afternoon. We came to apply for a job, yes.
I sent for application for cleaner.
Yes.
Wallahi, madam, I know day. I go, I come back.
One week.
Mwambura mubuchuku nyerenya Okwadane netezinuno Mwe jobara jabali chunta Okwadane netezinuno Wane mwa Mwenye na jabali chifa fogeli Ifukone kiziloreke Akwa ifukone kiziloreke Wane mwa Okwa fuchikele munakie Okwa fuchikele munakie
Madam. So you don't be pushing man, abi? Wallahi talai, oga madam, me I no sabi am for jigi. They see me for sample for cleaner. They come and I knock, I open gate.
Okay, I think I understand. They came to look for job?
Yes.
Okay, come through that way.
You said you saw the signboard and you want to apply?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what are your names?
My name is Teresa.
Yes, we are doing. Okay, Teresa. Anyway, I hope you girls are hardworking, because that's what the kind of people we're looking for here. As you can see, there's lots of work to be done. Okay?
Auntie, if you employ us, you don't have a problem. If you want us to pull down this house, we can pull it down. We are both bulldozers, yes.
Even if you want us to beat you up, we are very strong. We have single blood.
So let's go in and talk.
Professor.
You are visiting me again. What's happening? I remember I told you to be vigilant on 2 girls of this community. And I've not seen you again to hear what you've done. Your vigilance, where it has led you to. What is happening? Tell me.
No. In fact, far away from why I am here. Even my arrival to your humble home is a different case altogether. Well, if you must know, I am here in search of a befitting professional job in any federal or state university. That's why I'm here. Yeah.
As a cleaner or gateman or security, which one?
How can Dogo, how can you compare me to a local post of a local disdained man in a local vicinity, knowing fully the person you are talking with? Even in case he has forgotten, I am the only PPP, professional promoted professor in this vicinity, from the university, not ordinary university, from a high standard university in Toronto. If I am here, I need a link that will catapult me or migrate me or will give me a vital movement to acquire a higher ranking position of a professor in a federal university, not a local university in this local vicinity. Igwe.
Professor, you know, all I know is that wherever you go to look for employment, there must be a certificate.
And as it is now, which one do you have?
I don't know whether what I'm saying is registering. As a professor, look at me. Although you can interpret it for Igwe. Igwe, do I still need to acquaint? Do I still need to acquire or acquaint or possess another additional certificate before this man will be eligible to teach as a professor in a federal university? Igwe, in case if you have forgotten, I am the only, I'm still and remain the only professional promoted professor.
PPP.
Yes.
That is something that will disqualify you. Professors have gray hairs. Bears with gray hairs that make them professors, and you don't have it. You see?
Well, as the only reasonable, edified, authentic professor from the University of Toronto, I will attest to the genuinity of what you made mention, and if I found it truthful, in that case something has to be done, and done very fast. Though I don't know how to start, how to make this move in acquiring this gray hair.
You know what to do. Go home. Relax. Wait until you have the gray hairs. When you have the gray hairs, then we'll begin to look for that job as a professor for you.
Igwe, is that the QED?
QED.
Quadrata demonstrandum.
That is it.
Period. Stephanie. Final.
Oh, that's the final answer.
You like this house?
I don't like the house. I love the house. It's beautiful.
Correct girl. The cars. You like the cars?
I love them. Now why are you asking me like that? Who doesn't like good things? Yeah. Don't you like it?
I love them too. When we came to this place, I didn't know they were just girls like us. I was thinking they were married women.
My sister, so I thought.
We need to have this kind of money. We need to build this kind of house, buy this kind of cars. I'm planning to go and meet them. So I say I should tell you, so that they can tell us the kind of business they've been doing to have this kind of money. What do you think? Don't you?
See, don't even say that again. Don't say that again. See, let me tell you. This one we are doing is enough for me. I don't want to go and ask them how they made money or for connection of anything. I don't want to be sacked. Let's concentrate and do this one we are doing.
You like sofa.
If you want to go and meet them personally. Me, Teresa.
sorry,
Igwe.
Professor, you again?
Oh, yes, Igwe, yes. Me again. But I am here as a different entity. Igwe, I want you to have a closer and a proper dynamic check or run a check on my face and tell me that this man standing before you now, that I am legible, qualified, edible to teach or to lecture in our federal or state university as a professor.
Yes. Do you think people grow gray hairs overnight? Is that what you think?
You don't know everything. You don't know everything.
But the most important thing is that we've been finding a way to reach you. That the universities in and around us have said that for this year, no employment, especially for the professors. It shall be for the next year. It is better you go rest yourself and prepare for next year.
Though, is that true?
Oh, yes, that is true. That's the truth.
Well, telling you that this man here, that this professor here, that I am not disappointed. Igwe, I am telling you a quarter lie. This man here, I am appealed. In fact, I am totally appealed and totally flabbergasted over the instability system of our education. But let me tell you, the system of our education in this vicinity is not in equilibrium at all. Most has to be cross-checked. And that's the cure you did.
Oh, that's the cure you did. You know, I thought you know everything.
People are very fine.
Very beautiful.
You just say we should come and say thank you for all the things, plenty things you people are doing for us. God will bless you.
No, it's nothing. It's nothing.
Auntie. Auntie, we have suffered. We have suffered. In our village, they don't want us. They have chased us away from our village. They don't want to see us. And when we came here, you people gave us work, gave us food, gave us everything. We just conclude you people are very nice people.
Yes. Yes.
Auntie, please, we have come to beg you people to join you in any business you people are doing. So that we like all the old cars you people have, all the old house you people have. We want to be like you.
Chama, wait. You said you want to be like us. You want to be like us? What gave you that right to walk up to me to tell me you want to be like us?
Right.
Auntie, no, see,
it's
Auntie,
not right,
you're misunderstanding her. Yes, what we are begging is just for little.
Shut up! She's talking and you're responding. You want us to sack you, right? It's like you don't like your job, right? Hey, you want us to sack you, right? Imagine these fools. They want to be like us. Imagine these cleaners, ordinary cleaners. They want to be like. We help them now. Choma, we don't suffer. Imagine person no go sleep for this house.
Makanada mechara mutadio bara ifuko nekiloreke okwada nenetesinuna mbajabara jagali chanta okwanne nenetesinuna wannemwe mboinge na jagali chifa fogeli ifuko nekisiloreke Fugone kizurorek Onyokuna timba wanemwo Onyokuna tizinumba o Wakena wanyi bofifo Onyokuna tizinumba o Asimadagebi Yabaragebi Onyena gebi, onyene gebi, wawu konye. Kaimarezu unaga karanye menugoro. Okwo fuchi kele munakie, okwo fuchi kele munakie, okwo fuchi kele munakie. Wofuchi kele munagie Onyopuna nwere ifonaru Onyopuna nwere osi ojida Wakena wanyi bofifo Mwamura mobuchupu nyerenya Wadane netezinuno Mbwejobara jabili chunta Akwanane netezinuno Mwanemwa Mboinge na jabili